Jane Lynch, Matt Sorum.
How you doing, Jonesy?
How are you?
We're good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's up, mate?
Oh, hi.
Fellow band member.
Yes, did you tell Jane we had a band together?
I saw pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah. What, we neurotic outsiders?
We were very neurotic. And we were very outside.
Well, one of us was neurotic.
But you know, the original name of the band was Neurotic Boy Outsiders.
Yeah, was that John's idea?
John Taylor, yeah. Came in. We were like,
it's a
we'll
bit
cut
light.
the boy.
It's a bit light.
Yes.
Way better. I'm going to play a track from that in a bit.
Cool.
Neurotic Outsiders. So what are you guys doing here?
Well, we have this organization that called Adopt the Arts, and it benefits arts programs in Los Angeles schools. And Matt and Abby Berman, who is also here, were my neighbors, and they actually put an arts program into our neighborhood school, the Rosewood School, and that started this organization. And so we're here. Coffee Bean has joined us in sponsorship, and we're looking to adopt more schools and give them the art programs, because they're cutting them left and right.
Yeah, like everything else is getting cut.
Yeah, all the good stuff gets cut.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's kind of crazy. So we're hoping that we'll step in and give the kids back the arts.
Yeah. Do you think anyone would ever put money back in that, whoever gets into power?
I think it's probably so low on the priority list, it would take a very special person, I think, to say, hey, let's correct this wrong. But, until they do, Matt and Abby adopt the arts, and they'll adopt the school and put the arts program in there, and I'll help.
Did Bill Clinton, he used to play, didn't he? I think you have to have a president who likes music, right? For that.
Yeah, probably. yeah, or just a mayor who likes music.
Is that all it is?
Yeah, I think it's a local thing,
it's
right?
California, yeah.
California.
So we got to do a state by state,
Yeah.
and they're just out of money here. And in the old days, they used to take it out of the property tax, and they still take a very little bit of it. But in the old days, they used to take more for education, and then, obviously the prisons just get bigger and bigger, and the schools get less and less. So
and the roads get worse.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So that 405, did that make any difference? All that billions of dollars making the...
It still seems like they're doing it, doesn't it? The traffic is still terrible on the 405.
I haven't noticed any difference.
Yeah.
Where is it? From Sunset to like the 101, right?
Yeah, right. There was that big... Is it open now? And
potholes are expensive, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. There's a guy out there, and you always look at those construction guys, and they're all kind of standing around doing...
I think they like standing around.
You paid for it, but no, they work hard and at great risk, so thank them for that.
Yeah,
but true.
But you could have paid for a whole music school.
Yes.
For a
with
pothole.
one pothole.
Yeah, with one pothole's worth of money. Yeah. So we're raising some money. I'm doing a show at Largo on March 23rd and 24th. It's my live concert show. I have a 5-piece band and a couple other people, and we sing songs from all over the spectrum of music. And these guys are, helping me promote that. So, the proceeds are going to go right into the coffers of Adopt the Arts. So that's Largo, the 23rd and 24th. Please come.
It's a small place, though.
It is, yeah, about 360 seats, I think.
It's a cool vibe there, though. Have you ever been
great
there,
vibe.
Jonesy?
I always go to Real Food Daily.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's right down the street.
And I always get annoyed when there's a show on at
Because you can't park.
Because there's no tables to eat, and you can't park.
You can't park. Well, why don't you come join the fold and come see the show on either the 23rd or the 24th. It's about an hour. It's a lot of fun. Great band. Okay singers.
She's a very multi-talented person, Jane Lynch. I don't know if you know.
Matt.
She's a multi-Emmy award-winning actress. You know that, right?
Yeah.
And she sings, and
I mean,
she
you know who
dances.
you're dealing with, right?
I'm starting to get the picture,
You get-
Yeah,
Picture
and
that,
do you
okay.
remember in 40-Year-Old Virgin? She was good in that, too. Remember?
I liked her in The Dog.
Oh, Best in Show.
Best in Show.
No, that's Christopher
yeah.
Guest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we just finished a movie called Mascots. The whole gang is back, and it'll be on Netflix in the summer.
You've done a few of his movies.
Yes,
though, right?
Mighty Wind. Music
Oh, The
one.
Mighty Wind
Yeah.
was awesome.
And For Your Consideration and Best in Show.
Now, does he just call you automatically when he's doing a new movie?
I don't know if he does. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, he has the last 3 movies, but that's kind of how it happens is a few years go by. In this case, it was almost 10 years before we did another movie, and he calls and says, yeah, I think I'm going to do another movie, and you're going to play this, and we'll talk.
And you like it.
Love it.
Because you like it, he makes
It's
great
improvised.
movies.
Yeah.
Great
It's all
movies.
improvised, and he shoots and shoots and shoots. There's no rehearsal. You basically show up, and they slap you on some makeup and clothes, and you go work with your other guy. Ed Begley Jr. was my partner in this.
Yeah, I know Ed.
This one. He's so great. He's a funny guy. So yeah, I love making.
He uses a lot of the same. same actors.
He does, yes, kind of an
And
unofficial
Ed
group.
Begley, he's a very green guy.
Yes,
Oh, I
he's
know.
got his own products.
He was
and-
first Mr. Green.
And he gets
Right.
money back, I guess, from the government
Yeah.
because he uses
all solar.
less electricity.
And it's all solar. He creates his own electricity for his own home.
That guy's incredible.
Yeah, he has a bike hooked up to something like a generator, and he generates his own electricity.
He's
Because
just
when he
in there.
makes his toast, he does a ride on his bike first.
Oh,
in
no.
place. And he makes the electricity.
See, Jonesy, that's what
Yeah,
you need.
That is
Make your
commitment.
toast.
He's been doing that since the 70s.
Yeah, he was the first guy with an electric car, as far as I know, in L.A.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he did the documentary about the electric car.
Did he
that there
way back in the day?
I don't know when it was, but it was all about. He's in it and he's narrating it, but it was all about when GM had an electric car, but they didn't want nothing to do with it. So
Right.
documentary.
Oh, because the gas companies are,
Yeah, of
wanted-
course.
yeah, oil companies.
But yeah, he's. I saw him. I don't know. I see him around because I go to the same thing.
At Real Food Daily. Probably.
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah, he rides his bike everywhere.
But I saw him on Wiltshire and like Western,
Uh-huh.
and he's like, "Okay, well, I'll see you later." And he got on the train
Wow.
going back
Yeah.
to the valley.
He walks the talk, doesn't he?
Crazy.
Yeah.
He really is the
That's
real
cool.
deal.
I saw him riding his bike on the Sepulveda overpass.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh, God,
Wow.
be careful. You're just kind of tooling.
I bet he got there quicker than the people
Oh,
that
I'm
were
sure he
going down
did.
the
Yeah, right. He was
405.
flying past. Yeah, he was flying past all the cars on the 405.
I got it all figured out.
Do you think? I mean, he's obviously doing it because he wants to do it.
Yeah.
But do you think he's fighting a losing battle?
No, I
In
don't
the
know
big
that he's
picture.
fighting a battle anymore. I think he's just living the way he feels, comfortable living, and it's being that close to the earth and off the grid.
Yeah, he's not one of them people that
No, he's not like
moan
running
at you
around.
if you're driving a big
No, he
Rolls
doesn't do
Royce.
that at all. And
Yeah.
he's not marching in a parade saying you should do this and you should do that.
Yeah, which is
Not at all.
which is good. He really just gets on with his own thing.
Absolutely.
But you know what? It'd probably be around if there's a big monstrosity that happens in LA.
Yeah.
I'm going to run to his house.
His house, yeah, absolutely.
He's probably got
For
something.
toast.
Yeah,
Ed, you got some toast?
He's ready. Yeah.
because I think he's got a water system as well under the ground. He has some weird water system too.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but it wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, he was telling me. He lost me a bit on it, but he was. I got all.
All right.
I did up my pool and.
Saline.
I got the salt.
You
but,
can drink it.
But I put where my grass was. I got all the fake grass put in.
How do you like that?
You know, the state of California was giving money for a minute.
I got a deduction,
Yeah.
couple of grand.
Yeah, I don't like the way it looks, and your dog pees on it. The smell's still there. I don't care if you water
We
it
shouldn't
down.
have a dog.
Oh, whoa.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Forget about.
You have a dog again, don't you?
No.
You don't?
You don't.
I want to get one though.
Yeah.
You miss Winston too much.
Why did you say that?
I'm
Newt?
so sorry.
I know. I
No.
brought it up earlier, and God, the dogs are just.
I love dogs,
Oh, me too.
but they're a lot of work. It's a lot of. You can't. I like just to get up and go. And
I
sometimes,
do. My dogs just know. They know where the food is,
Really?
and they do fine. Yeah, and I live in the canyon, and they can. I've got like a deck, and they can walk around on the deck, and they've got the birds.
What about
and
the
trees.
coyotes?
They're all right. They're all right. Knock on wood. I've
got
lived
big
out
dogs?
almost 15. I've got one big dog and one little dog who basically stays inside now, which I'm grateful for. I don't want her walking around.
Because of coyotes.
Yeah,
and that.
because of coyotes.
Yeah, they're up
But
there.
I've had cats.
We got
cats.
coyotes up there.
I never lost a cat.
yeah.
And I've had 3 or 4 cats. I never lost a cat to a coyote, but
Yeah.
natural causes.
When you hear that noise of the coyotes when they all go berserk,
When they celebrate their kill.
is that what they're doing? 'Cause
That's what I heard, yeah.
I hear different stories when they go in berserk.
Yeah.
They've got something.
Yeah.
They're celebrating that they got it and killed it and
Yep.
feeling all.
Then when it goes quiet is when they're eating it.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you live up in the canyon, don't you?
I hear it all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That noise every
Yeah,
now and
it's
again.
blood curdling, isn't it? It scares the hell out of me. I look around and make sure my cat's nearby.
I live in a canyon in like an area where there's like a big valley, so it really echoes. Like,
Oh,
like
yeah.
reverb on it. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good sound, though, that you're in the wild a little bit.
I love
in
it.
a big city.
Yeah.
There's still wild animals running around.
I love it. I love
Mm-hmm.
wild animals.
Me too.
Nature's my thing. That's my
Yeah.
thing. I got a little bird outside my bedroom. that sleeps. It's found. I've got a little light, like a canister light that shines down, and it's coming out of the wall. He's been there for like 6 months.
Oh, it's nice and warm.
It's warm and
when I turned up. Well, this was it. The light would go off at like 1 o'clock, and I was wondering if he was going to get cold, so I made sure the light stayed on all night.
Look at you, Jonesy.
Yeah.
I know.
You've come a long way.
But he had a female there the other day
Well, he had a lady over.
for a couple of days.
Now it's getting weird.
Yeah.
But now the female's gone.
Yeah. She flew the coop, I think is.
Flew the coop.
Might be the phrase we're looking for.
Flew the coop.
So he's done the business, and then she's gone. Or don't they have a nest? Or is that not going to happen?
Yeah, maybe he said, you know what, this is my
The
crib.
chicks just show up and then
And,
take off.
Maybe
that.
maybe they just didn't have chemistry.
Maybe he wasn't the family kind, you know. He
Maybe
wasn't going to settle
maybe he
down.
had bad breath or something.
Maybe.
'Cause that would do it for me.
In the elephant kingdom, you know how that goes down, right?
What?
You know, the women all hang out together, and then the bull just shows up for the day, and then does the business. What'd you say? How does he do it? How does he do it again?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'd like to be an elephant. It sounds like,
That bull elephant, does he have his pick of the ladies?
That's right. And then they just kind of show up, and then, you know, like you used to do when you were a lot younger, Jonesy.
I've forgotten what that was like. You're listening to Jonesy's Jukebox on KLOS with my guests Jane Lynch and Matt Sorum. We're going to play a bit of Ducks Deluxe, Coast to Coast. Take it away.